everybody, it's Michelle. Happy Sunday morning. Coming into craft with the new IOD book mold. Not too new anymore, but I haven't used them yet. So welcome in. Figured I'd come on and join you all. If you're coming in on replay, say hello. Let me know you came in to say hi. If you see that red live button on top right now, we're live. Hope you're all having a great holiday weekend. Let's see. Okay, here I am. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Let's see. Copy link. I'm just going to go and put myself on Kelly's page. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Susie. How are you? Welcome in. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to go over and put myself on Kelly Hosack Mountain Mercantile's page so we can keep Kelly's page going while she's taking care of her sweet granddaughter, Heaven. Let's see. Hello, ladies. Give me 1 second. I'm going to come in and see who's coming in. Thank you for joining me this morning. All right, let's see. Paste. Okay, I think we got it. I see Teresa and Stephanie. Hello. All right, let me go back to my page. Let me see who's in here. Oh, wrong video. All right. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Let's see. Brenda, Darlene, Stephanie, Patty. Hello, Patty. Hello, Susie. Excited to see. Oh, good. I bought it, but haven't done it. I know. I've been wanting to do it, Susie. So good. I'm glad you're in here. Stephanie, Angie. Hello, Pat. Hello. Hey. I know. Teresa. Ramon has laryngitis, so he better be good. I'm hoping he feels good today. I haven't really talked to him because he worked this morning. But he says, I'm good. But his voice sounded not good. Hello, Jan and Brenda. Raquel. Karen. Deb. Hello, ladies. Happy Sunday morning. Tanya, hello. How is your weekend going? How was your 4th? Hello, Donita. Hello. Hey, Julie. Hello. Vintage Flair by Julie. You see Cindy Clark. Good morning. Yes, we're going to do the resin. We're doing the resin. I put them in last night because I was messing around. And this resin only takes 10 minutes to mold. It's great. I was going to go with clay. I'm honestly not a fan of clay. I'm not. It's great for using, you want to do your projects and all that, but I am a fan of resin. I think it's cleaner. There's no cracks. I like it. So that's what we're doing. You made lots of stuff. Oh, good. Good week. It was hot and sticky, Susie. I know. It was so hot, but the pool felt good. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Sandy. Lisa. Karen from Florida. Ricky Lynn. Hello. Good morning to everyone. This is my hello. Facebook has been weird. I know. Yes, get all your... I'm with you there. Me too. I do. And there's a lot of people that just love the clay, and that's okay. It is preference. I really do believe it's a preference thing. But this is the one I was using. This is the casting resin that dries in 10 minutes. And literally, you stir it. You do A and B, same equal amounts. It's very easy. Get yourself some little cups. I have a little kit from Amazon that I can post that has all the cups. It has the stirring. And then when you're done, you try to clean it right away. You can use nail polish remover and just kind of clean out that cup. And it will take it out. But you got to do it kind of quick. One of them, my cups doesn't look good because I didn't clean it good. But this one is the white casting resin, which is great if you're going to do decoupage. You don't really have to paint. You can just put your rice paper or something right over it, because you need that lighter background. Yeah, me too, Raquel, me too. And then there's the clear resin. There's ones that you can just dry overnight. It takes 24 hours. There's so many that you can use, but it's all the same method. Equal parts. Let it sit. Hello, Janice. I'm glad to be here. Yes, we're leaving Tuesday. So I figured I would come on. I've been wanting to do these book molds. And I'm going in with my patina look because I really think these are going to be beautiful with that patina on there. So we're going to be using our mermaid tail, our rusty nail, and our black. And then this is going on something that's kind of really neat. I love it. Good morning. Good morning, Marsha. Okay, so I have my chippy brushes because we kind of blend. Well, not so much with this. I will be doing a lot of drying with this. I am, Susie. We're leaving Tuesday. We're going down to, good morning, Jenny. You getting ready for church? Oh, good. Leaving Tuesday, going to North Carolina, and then we'll be there for about 4 days. Then we're going to South Carolina for a couple days, and then we're heading to Tennessee. If we're up to it, that's what I'm shooting. That's what we're shooting for. Hello, Angela. Hello, Sharon. Hello. No, we're not leaving later, Sandy. We're not leaving later. We were leaving on Tuesday. That's the day we were leaving because we didn't want to get into the traffic over the weekend. And we know even tomorrow there's going to be traffic. So we just figured Tuesday was like a good day because we're not booked until Wednesday. And we're probably going to stay somewhere in Virginia on Tuesday night and then head the rest of the way and stop and see my sweet Teresa Stanley Wednesday morning. So that's the plan. Hello, Sherry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Diane. Yes, come on down to Tennessee, girlfriend. Yes, that's my plan. That's what we want to do. It is. So that's the plan. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do... I want to do just one at a time. Hello, Kathy. Welcome in. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. I'm so glad everybody's on. You're up and about. It's early, too. I wasn't sure. I said, let me go on. Julie! I said, let me go on early. So I'm going to be going in with my Caviar by Dixie Belle. It's the black. That's the first color I'm going in. I think I'm going to do all three all at once. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So with the resin, that's how it looks. Just nice and clean. Tennessee welcomes you. Well, thank you. Hello, Diana. All right, so again, just going in. I'm just going to kind of dab. And you could actually I could go in for this part with a regular brush. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I like the chippy brush because it kind of gets into all of those little areas, all those little crevices in there. I want to make sure my sides are done. Thanks, Angie. Appreciate it. I know it's all driving. Hello, Jackie. Hello. Diana, did I say hello? I think I did. Thanks for coming in, ladies. Good to see you all. I know we'll be gone for over like a week and a half, really. Not quite 2 weeks, but we wanted to get back for, you live in West Tennessee, do you, Sherry? Oh my goodness. I know there's a lot of people that live in Tennessee. I'll be near a lot of ladies that come in here. Yep. I will be. And even in North Carolina, there's a lot of ladies from North Carolina. Virginia. Well, I'm so glad you're in here too. Welcome in. My goodness. See, I like these mornings. I find that a lot of people come in in the mornings. I think, you know, most of us are kind of lounging around, having our coffee, doing our thing. I really like the morning times. I was really thinking about changing my afternoon to morning. I do Friday mornings now, but I'm really thinking about it in September on going mornings completely. I really like it. Andrea likes her time too, from the cutest little thing. She really likes it since she went mornings too. Tennessee, but raised in West Tennessee. Great show from Nashville. Oh, great show from Nashville last night. Yes, I know. You talking about the one that they did on the network with the display? I love the Tennessee. Oh, it's a beautiful state. Yeah, I really want to go to the national park on West North Carolina. So this is Smoky Mountain National Park, right? Am I saying that? Hopefully getting the right one right. Hello, Janice. Hello. You love morning? Yes, that's right. I did say hi to you. You love morning. I love morning too. Janice, I do. Hey, Sharon, welcome in. I do too. Yes. Yes. Nice. Get our day started with. Yes. Yeah, I like it. I think that's going to be the plan. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? Hey, Jen. See, everybody's up. Everybody's up having their coffee and breakfast. How's Jen? Jen, I peeked into your live yesterday. I think you were having your sale, and I didn't want to bother you and start commenting because you know how that is when people are bidding and all that. So I was like, hey, Jen. And then I kind of scooted out. I had, you know, the kids were, we were all swimming and doing all the things yesterday, but it was yesterday, right? You were on yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it Friday? Now I'm questioning myself. I think it was yesterday. I'm still in bed. See, well, a lot of people are, but that's okay. It's Sunday morning. You should be chilling out. I'm up early. Listen, I'm up by 5 or 5:30 because the dog wants to get up. So, you know, that's the usual for me. So, and I'm used to it. But I have been going to bed later because Ramon's going to bed early and I don't want to go to bed that early. It was a great show. I did see some of it. Hello, Sandy. And then I was in here messing around because Ramon went to bed early because he had to get up. He had to be in work for 3. Monica, hello. 6:30, better get a jump start on reading before the heat gets, yes, definitely. Mornings are the best time. Did you do the auction on Friday? I did a fabric sale last Wednesday. I didn't do my regular like vintage or craft auction. I'll do that when I get back, which will be a couple weeks. You're always up early. Yes, I know. Me too. Hello, Norma. Welcome in. Good Jackie. So cute. All right, so we're drying this up. We're going to go over it. Maybe I really don't have to. I might touch it up just a little bit more with the black, and then we're going to start going in with our colors, our mermaid tail and our rust. And you don't want it for me. Yes, okay, good. You're welcome. You don't want to go in with like cinnamon. You'll hide all the texture, all the, you know, nice design that's on these molds. So you don't want to mask it with cinnamon. But I'm just trying. Hello, Jean. Thank you. Happy Sunday morning. Wait a minute. Who was that? Okay. I'm seeing if I missed somebody. I'm like, hello, Michelle. Welcome in. Hello. Yeah, so I don't want to go in with, you know, like coffee and all that stuff, but I want to get that nice patino just with the paints. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do. Hello, crafting ma'am. Hello. Welcome in. All right, it's pretty dry, so I'm going to go over it again. How's my Julie girl? And this is just to kind of get in those spots if I missed any, that's all. And do you know that I was not supposed to go black on one part? So now I'm going to have to go and lighten it up because I was chatting and that's what I do. Hello, Sandy. So there's 2 spots I have to lighten up now. But that's okay. We're going to do that. I'm not going to worry about it because I am going to do a decoupage on a couple small spots on here. And I wanted to leave it white, but I didn't. Which is not a big deal. We have 70 on, I know. And no, that's why it's so nice in the morning. I really do. I really do think mornings are great. Port Austin, Michigan for the 4th. Oh, you do. But this year I watched Macy's from, oh no, Sandra, from your hospital bed. Oh no, I'm so sorry you're in the hospital. Oh, my prayers are with you. The Crafted Huckleberry, hello. From Idaho, very warm. Is it warm still? We're getting a break in our heat. It's actually going to be 10 degrees less. Lorraine, hello. How are you? Welcome in. 10 degrees less today. It's unbelievable. This is Dixie Belle. Yes, it's Dixie Belle Caviar. Everything I'm using today is Dixie Belle. And I do have a link. I know I'm going to keep repeating myself, but I do have a link at the top of my page, Toy, which is To the Nines Transforming Designs. It's in my links. You see it right at the top. It says links. If you click that, it brings all my links, and Toys is on there. All the Dixie Belle you need, and the book molds if you want the book molds. She has the IOD stuff and everything. See, I need this little spot right here, white, and then that small one. I need that part white. Hello, Boom. Welcome in. How are you this morning? Happy Sunday morning to everyone. I hope your 4th was amazing. We did some swimming yesterday. We were lazy, though. It was hot. We didn't cook out. We actually ordered one of those big, like, I think it's like a 30-inch grinder. It's huge. It's one of those big sandwiches. I know, Susie, I love Toy too. Toy's like the best. She's awesome. Sweet, sweet person. I know. You don't have power, Sandy? Oh no, I missed all that. I did see something in the group chat. Hello, Lori. Welcome in. 90 again there today. Oh wow. Hello, Natalie. I forgot what I was saying. Hello, Sue. Sue, are you still in the Cape? I couldn't believe it when I said that. I seen that. I'm like, Sue's in the Cape. Hello, Donna. Lisa, hello. Rebecca, hello. Welcome in. Thank you, Janice. Spread it out, ladies. Let's get to 100. Woo, woo. It's a little cooler here. First time in over a week with no heat advisory. That's nice. See, that's how we are right now, Sharon. Finally. Finally. Okay, so we've got these that are stuck to my paper towel. We don't have to do anything to the back because these are getting glued on to a surface. I'm just trying to kind of get them off. Several power without, I've been reading. Oh boy. Do you have no power too, Jen? You were talking about, oh, my grinders. Thanks, Kelly. Hello, Patty. Lisa, I'm doing the book molds, the IOD book molds, and we're going to paint them and make them kind of look more like a patina, like you've seen me do. And then we're going to do, put these on a surface and decoupage the surface. I think it's going to be really pretty. Yes, it's like a 30-inch grinder you get from Big Y, the grocery store Big Y. And then we got wings, and that's what we all had. And they cut it in nice little sections for you. You get a nice little piece. And that's what we did yesterday because it was too hot. It was just too hot to do anything. So now I'm going in with my Dixie Belle mermaid tail. All right, and this, I kind of want to offload. I want to offload, but I want to get quite a bit on. So maybe affected as well. Oh, Dana, hello. Okay, so a lot of people, see, haven't watched the news or anything. Yeah, thanks, Lisa. Look at how pretty that is. Now, I did go over that. And I really do want to put what I'm putting on there. So I'm going to lighten that up after, but I'm going to do this first. Look at how pretty this is, though. Look at how pretty this color is over the black. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love that so much. It was hot. I know it was, Sue. You finally got rain yesterday and temps back to the mid-70s. Good. See, that's what it's going to be here, I think. Cheryl, hello. I am, but we're doing better, Cheryl, right? Our temperature went down a little bit. Yes, Angie. Well, Massachusetts, I think Ohio, Pennsylvania, all of us, like here in the northeastern region, we all kind of get that same similar weather. I can't get into my messenger. Really? Yes, I did, Sharon. It's resin. Hey, Tanya. Oh, yes, it is the book mold. I finally got to do it. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to keep doing this. And I think that other one, I'm not going to go over that with the green because we have to lighten that up because I told you I'm going in with something else. But I kind of, I want to keep my black in there too. And we're going to soften that black again because we're putting our rust on. I agree. 70s is perfect. I do agree. There was no traffic. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. You lucked out, Sue, because normally, I mean, at this point, maybe because everybody was already down there. So today will probably be the traffic day, Okay, I'm just going to go a little bit on the top. I don't even have to really do the sides because it's going to go over the sides, but I'm going to leave that just like that. All right. And then I am going to dry this. I'll put a little bit more right here. A little bit heavier right there. You did! I love P-Town, Sue. Normally I go there with my aunts every year. We have a ball. I go to the shows. It's fun. We got a big storm. Oh my God, me and you had a show, Sue. We got a big storm and wind around 10:30 last night here in Kentucky. What was kind of good about it was it stopped the fireworks from going off until all hours. That's good, right? Yeah, because your poor dog, the poor dogs last night. Thank God Oreo doesn't hear. He just doesn't hear good anymore, so he didn't hear. And they were loud. I was in here, and I was just messing around, and you could hear that loud firework going off. And I was like, he was sleeping. He was in the living room. He wasn't, I could hear him not like getting up and, if he could hear something. Tony's, I bet. That would be Ramon, Sue. He's better now, but. Yeah, oh my goodness. It's awesome, though. I love it. We should plan something and go there. P-Town is so fun, ladies, in the Cape. Oh, it's so fun. Very cool tourist town. Okay, so now we want to go in with our Rusty Nail, which is our rust color by Dixie Belle. Okay, same thing. I'm going to offload it, and I'm just going to pounce it on some areas. Just want to kind of get that rust color in here, but not like brush it on the whole thing. So we're just going to keep doing that. And if you end up putting too much on, you can always go back over with your other colors. If you messed it up and you go, oh my goodness, I just put too much on. Well, go in with your black, go in with your green again, and do it again. Did you get storms last night in Mass? We got bad storms here, a tree down. I thought, really, Cheryl, you know, I didn't hear anything, but I was out cold, and I know it rained because I could see it, you know, on the porch. Everything looked, you know, wet from last night. So how far are you from the Cape? So I'm a couple hours, Sue, from the Cape. Chris! Oh, you said hi. I'm sorry. Hello, Chris. Today will be traveling day for most. Our local businesses are closed on Monday. Are they closed on Monday? Aha. Yeah, I am. I'm a couple hours, Sue. If I was only an hour, I would have went down. I would have said, Sue, where are you? I'm coming to see you. But we're going to get together soon. We are getting together. Definitely. Girls' night. Girls' night. Okay, same thing. Good morning, Lynn. You got bad storms last night too, did you? Oh, everybody's getting bad. It's all that heat. I mean, it's like a given. You're going to get those bad storms with this heat going through. See, and it already kind of softens up when you put it on there because of those deep colors. But you can kind of just blend it and go in until you're happy with it. All right, so now I'm going to give that a little bit of a dry. And then I'm going to go in and add maybe just a little bit more of the green and soften it with the black. So did everybody have a good day though? Did you have a good weekend? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now, thank you, ladies. Now I'm going to go back in. Thank you for doing this. Oh, good, Beth. Good. Yes, you are so welcome. Now I want to add a little bit of more green in there. So we're going to go back over it. Okay, but you're going to still have that nice little rust in the background. You love the patina. I love the patina too, Jen. I really do. I've been doing it a lot lately because I just love it. And I'm like, you know what? Why not do it on these beautiful book molds? Okay, because I really do want a lot of that patina on there. But I want that rust in the background. I don't want it to be like, you know, the main color. Hello, Tracy. Welcome in. I'm getting that. Oh, Jenny, the mold. You got to get it. Hey, Julie. Hello, Julie. Happy Sunday morning. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, share me out. Thank you. All right. So now, let's see. Got that green in there, but now I want to go in, not with my rust. I just want to go in a little bit with my black again. I just want to highlight the green. We're going to highlight that green a little bit. And this is completely dry. And those chippy brushes will get completely dry. You want to switch them out. You can get these chippy brushes from Harbor Freight, Amazon. You can do Lowe's, Home Depot. I prefer not to get them at the Dollar Tree if you don't have to, because they will fall apart really quickly. Top of that. Oh, Kathy, have a great day. That's okay. How about layering it right and knowing? That's right. That's right. It is about layering, Dana. And I like kind of going, you know, different ways, going like vertical and horizontal. It just kind of adds, and it gets into different areas. So it's nice to do it like that, because if you're just going one way, you're only going to get the same areas. If you go back and forth, you're going to get different areas, because that brush is going to hit different spots. And see, it just looks so nice with that black, a little bit of that black just going over that green now. Now it's like really highlighting it. And again, I'm going to be going over that with a lighter color. Thank you. That's going to be a lighter color. I'm going to go with a lighter color here because we are putting something there. All right, see how pretty that is? I am Stacy. I figured I'd come on. Ramon's working this morning, and you know, why not? Why not? April, hello, sunshine. Yes, thank you for coming in. I've been thinking about you lately. I'm like, I gotta send her a message and say hello, because I don't like going like too long without, you know, chatting. We are leaving Tuesday for vacation, April. So I won't be around for 2 weeks. I figured I'd come on. Hey, Christy. I'm taking out a transformer where I live. We had no power from 8 to 5:30. Wow, it was so hot. Oh my goodness. It blew out my power meter box and they had to replace it. So I have 3 hours of sleep. Oh, Christy, you're going to be so exhausted later today. Sherry, I'm on today. Ramon's working, and I just figured, why not? I'm leaving in 2 days. I won't be on, you know, crafting for a couple weeks. So why not come on? So we're going to, what was that? The box of Harbor Freight are very good. Oh, good. Harbor Freight chippy brush boxes are good. We're going to North Carolina first. Then we're going to Charleston, South Carolina, and then we're heading up to Tennessee. So we're super excited. Super excited. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. So now, see, now let me get the side of this, which you're not really going to see, but I do need to cover it in case the molds don't line up perfectly. They should, but we're going to make sure those sides are good. I want to make sure we got them all good. Okay, now this one looks pretty good. What is it? These are the IOD book molds, Stacy. Take me with you. I wish I could take everybody. Wouldn't that be awesome? How much trouble could we get into? How much trouble could we get into, all of us? I think we'd have so much fun. So much fun. Sounds like an awesome trip. Thank you. I hope so. I think it's going to be great. I mean, we normally go to Calabash, North Carolina yearly. That's like our place, but I've been wanting to do Charleston. We did Savannah one year, heading back up from Florida, but Charleston we didn't hit, and I'm just super excited. Hello from Louisiana. Let's see those nails. Well, they're all kind of got paint on them, but they're cute. She did a little flower on them. Cute, cute, cute. All right, let me dry this really quick, and then we're going to do our decoupage, and we're going to do some rub and buff on this. We're going to put a little bit of a gold highlight on there to bring out those nice high surfaces and all that nice texture and all the good stuff. Oh, the sun is coming out. The sun is coming out again. Okay. And it's so cool what this is going on. It's going to be really pretty. Hope so. I hope so. All right. So what I want to do first, before I do, hello, Teresa. I'm happy to see you come in too. I'm going to go in with my drop cloth and I'm going to put it in those areas I told you about. Just because we're going to, and that's why I should have kept it white and I didn't. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get away right here. Here's one. So we're going to lighten it up because anytime you want to go in and decoupage something with rice paper, you really want to have that lighter background so it stands out because it's all fibers. Otherwise, you'll have a really dark looking print. Thanks, Janice. So I'm just going to get in between here. So where are you going on vacation? I did. Yeah, Kim, we're about 25 minutes north of Myrtle. And then we're heading down to Charleston, South Carolina after about 4 days. So I'll be meeting Andrea when I'm down there, from the cutest little thing. And I will also be meeting probably Kim from Expressions Artworks. And yeah, then we're going to head to South Carolina. And then we'll stay in Charleston. We got a nice resort for a couple days. I'm super excited. Right on the ocean. Or in the harbor, I should say. And then what else? And then we're going to try to, you know, if we're doing good and everything's good, we're going to head up to Tennessee. Hello. Let's see. You'll have a great day. All right, Jenny, have a great day. Thanks for coming in. All right, this one I don't have to be too picky about because we're going to go right over the sides with this. Good morning, Julie. Hello. How are you this morning? Surprise, surprise. Okay, a minute here. Okay, let me get right up to the edge. Like I said, it's going to go over the edge. Thank you. Thank you. The Smokies are gorgeous. Yeah, see, I'm excited. We've gone through that back area, heading back home through the mountains, and it is beautiful. We lived in there. See, yeah, I know it is gorgeous all through there. But we really didn't get to like the Tennessee side. But the mountains, oh, it's just beautiful country. Thank you. All right, I don't think I need a second coat. I just needed it a little bit lighter, and we're going to see. We're going to put that over, and then we're going to do that nice, thanks, Boom. Yeah, I think we're going to have a good time. We normally do. You know, we like each other, so that's good. We still like each other after, you know, 38 years together. That's a good thing. All right, so I have a couple different things here. I have blessed, and I have the number 33. We're going to put the number 33 here, which is my dad's number. I always use 33. Good, I'm glad you came in, Tanya. Y'all still like your mates that you're with? Your significant others? All right, let's see here. All right, I'm going to rip some of this off because I don't want it so big. Let's see. Okay, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yes. Hello, Shadra's in the house. Hello, girl. How are you today? Happy Sunday morning to everybody. I'm just trying to rip off the little bit on the sides here. I don't want it perfect. We don't want square lines. I do 20 years and I'm still going places with him. Thank God, right? We always have fun. See? Lisa, did I say hi, Lisa? I think I did, right? I think I did. If I didn't, hi. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a little bit more on the top. Just a little bit. You could go in with a water pen or just water with a little brush and just peel that back. All right, that looks good. So now we're going to put our, if I can, because I have glue all over this thing. It is loaded. Look at that. Look at that. That's all glue. That's all glue. It's the shape of it's the shape. It looks like the Blue Ridge Parkway is a beautiful drive, even if you can only do a part of it. Oh, good to know. Who said that? Sharon. Okay, good to know. Blue Ridge Parkway. You made it as far as Mount Mitchell. Okay. Good to know, ladies. Thank you for that. I'm blessed. Getting for church. You're getting ready for church, Chandra? Good. All right, where did I put? Get my little brush here. Julie, like from Alberta. Hello, Julie from Canada. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Nice to see you this morning. Happy Sunday morning. The sun is shining out there, ladies. That is a plus. I love that. We're going to be getting our stuff ready today, I would imagine. You know, getting the suitcases packed and all that good stuff. All right, I'm going to dry this up. Now, I went with like that yellow tone to it because we're putting our antique gold rub and buff on this. And I think it's going to stand out. So I'm going to show you in a second. Good morning. So I hope you're feeling good this morning. And I'm going to go over this with more Mod Podge. Make sure we seal it. Well, hello, Maria, A&Z Crafts and Decor. If anybody sees these business pages coming in, give them a follow. Hello, Darlene from Texas. And thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, so we got that one done. We're doing the book molds, the new IOD book molds. Well, they've been out for a little bit. I just haven't had a chance to do them yet, and I'm doing them today. And I'm going to probably go in with a little bit of wax around there after to deepen that. Oh, thanks, Raquel. Thank you. Okay, good now. Good, you're feeling good. Julie Ann's feeling good. And the newfound gap is gorgeous. We saw our Mama Bear. The newfound gap. I've got to remember that. Kim, you got to message me that. Blue Ridge Parkway, newfound gap. I got to remember that. Okay, so there we go. We have our pretty number on there, but that's really going to stand out when we do that antique gold rub and buff on there. And then I have a print that says blessed. Actually, you could see it that way. Blessed, okay, that we're going to add on. I'm going to wrap it right around because these will be glued on something, so I don't have to gator them off. Good morning, Jackie. Welcome in. We did it. Janice, we did it. She's so funny. Yes, I know. That's great. See, mornings, I'm telling you, ladies, mornings are great for people that are available. Not that I'm complaining on afternoons, but it really does make a difference. Cades Cove. Oh, I love the wildlife. See, that's my thing. I love mountains. I love wildlife. The beach and the mountains are my thing. Yay, Jana's. Good morning, Connie. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm going to put a little bit more. Yes, it is. This will dry clear. It's a matte Mod Podge. It'll dry clear. Yeah. Hello, Donna. Oop, just got it. All right, let me put this on. Let me put this on here. Like that. I'm going to wrap it right around. Right around. Okay, Libby, hello. I'm good, Libby. How are you? Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome in, ladies. Nice to see everybody this morning. Okay, let me get some Mod Podge on here and the back. I'm going to dry it a little bit first. I don't want to tear it. I'm going to dry it a little bit first. I don't want to tear. And then we'll Mod Podge it. Okay, yes, yes, Asheville. That's what I was looking into, Dana, was Asheville. But then I heard it's kind of city-ish, right? And we really didn't want to stay over, because we haven't booked anything yet over there. We didn't want to stay in the city. We'd rather stay where it's a little quiet. Did you? Yes, I did. And I will post them, Susie. I'll post everything. And there's a couple pieces, big pieces, that we're putting on this, what this is going on, that I will be posting too. Hello, Christina. I'm still without power from the storm here in Wisconsin. We believe it was a tornado. Really? Did a tornado hit? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're okay and on here. But, you know, losing power is one thing. But as long as nothing crazy happened to your, you know, I mean, Donna knows that firsthand. You're welcome. Okay, just wanted to put some on the back here to kind of hold it back. And this is all going to be glued, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to hold it up. You can get to the Parkway at Gatlinburg. I believe there was many, but yeah, don't be surprised. Okay, wait a minute. Let me click that. Don't be surprised. Yes, you know what? We have them up here, like where Ramon works, well, where he was working when he was doing his route as a driver. He would run into bears all the time, you know, so we're pretty much familiar with being around them now. They're coming out everywhere now because I think, you know, there's so much building and they're losing their space up here anyway. Let's see. Hello, Nat. You're watching me from Utah. Well, welcome in. Cherokee North, I gotta read that. Hold on. When I dry that, I gotta go back and read that from Kim. Paint because I was out of colors. I needed, so once I hit my basket together, okay, wait a minute. I gotta see all these comments. Let me just dry this up pretty good. Dry it up. Do you want to look into the Black Mountain? All right, I gotta read that again. It goes so fast on my pad. Like it'll come up and then all of a sudden it's gone. I wish the comments would just stay there. And there's a way to do it, but then it drains your battery so fast. It's crazy. I'm gonna look back though, I promise. Just wanna dry this up. It's so pretty. See, those colors are gonna look really nice with that antique golds on there. Okay, don't feed the bears when you see them. It's a gift. I'm not feeding no bears. Because they're looking for food. I know. Cherokee North is an hour from Asheville. You can feed the baby. Oh, really? A baby? Oh, really? That's awesome, Kim. I would love that. Okay, where was that? Sharon. Don't be surprised if you see a bear, but don't feed. Yeah, I wouldn't know. There's no feeding, no bear. The Purpose Glue. It's such a versatile product recommended by Studio. Okay. Versatile product. You want to look into the Black Mountain area. Beautiful. Okay, all right, good. Thank you, Dana. Thank you for that. The Bitmore Estate in Asheville is amazing to tour if you ever get the time. I'm going to have to go back and mark all these things down. You ladies are awesome. Thanks, Melinda. Too much building in the Smokies going on. I know, it's the same here. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. A lot of buildings, blessed. Look at how pretty that is. I love that. All right, so now, we're going to go in with our antique gold rub and buff. And we're going to add some of that on here. Now, let me get some of these out of my way. And I'm going to change my paper towel. I can change it in a minute. Cherokee North is really cool. Okay, Simone, thank you for that. I love that. Thanks, Stacy. Lock your cars because they will get in. I know. I know. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe that. All right, antique gold rub and buff. You can get this off of me, Amazon. I'm going to rub some, though, on my paper towel because if you just go, you can use a brush. You can use, I prefer my finger. I can control it on my finger. I like it better more than the brush. So I'm dabbing it on my paper towel, though. Otherwise, once you go in, if you have a clump, you're going to have to paint and all that stuff. So just want a little bit on my finger. And you're going to lightly go over those high raised areas, you know, where you want to go in. Hello, Gina. How are you? Welcome in. And this is going to bring out that patina a lot now because now you're really going to see it with that gold highlight. I'm going to go all over those nice areas and bring out all of that texture that's in these beautiful molds. Okay. Just want to pay attention here because I don't want to go in too heavy. And they have a lot of like little raised bumps. So you kind of want to get some of those on there so you can see them. All right, I'm going to go a little bit here and there. Just a little bit over this whole area. You can kind of touch your paper towel where you offloaded to and just go back in with a little bit from that if you want. Okay. I'm going to bring out our little flower over here. And this rub and buff is great for all like frames and things like this. Hello, Helen. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Okay, and here I'm going to probably go in with a little bit of wax after. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? With that gold in there. I think I want to do a little bit more right here, though. Kind of got a lot right there. Yeah, right there and right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. Isn't that nice? I love that. It's just so pretty. All right, so we're going to move on to our next one. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I just have, where did you get those molds? Mary, these are the IOD molds you can get from Toy to the Nines Transforming Designs, which I have the link on the top of my page. In my links for Toy, you'll see it. To the Nines Transforming Designs, and just look up the new IOD book molds. Bookish molds, they're called. Okay, we're just going to go lightly over those raised areas, very lightly, nothing heavy. Going a little heavier on these little bands. If I'm missing anything, I apologize, but I really want to like pay attention to this part because you don't want to overdo it, and I don't want to go in and paint again. Just rubbing lightly with what I have on my paper towel, just to get some on those bumps. Thanks, Ellen. Okay, I might highlight the sides. I'm going to go in and highlight the sides just a little bit on this. Okay, now look at that, how pretty that is. Love that. Thanks, Paula. Look at how pretty that is. I love it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that together. So good. I'm sorry you cut out. Just as for you. Oh, I cut out, Mary. I got it. I get them from Toy. 2p1YPJIRuKd Transforming Designs. The link at the top of my page. You'll see links at the top. And you go into my links. You'll see it right at the bottom. It says 2p1YPJIRuKd with the number 9, Transforming Designs. Go into her store. You can get Dixie Belle paints, the IOD Bookish mold, BOOKISH. This is what it looks like. That's the mold. And then I added resin. I did resin to mine. You can't wait to see the surface. Good. Duty calls. I will have to watch the replay. Okay, Lisa, have a good day. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Yes, I used resin. I used resin to do them. Yep, the only time you want to hit bumps. That's right. That's right, Chris. That's right. All right. We're going to highlight this now. They do have different color rub-and buffs too. Like if you were going with a lighter color for the mold, you could go in with a black rub-and buff. That would be really pretty. Yes, I know. They are very versatile. Yes, these molds, you can do all kinds of stuff with them. Yep, sure can. I'm sure I'll be using them again, doing something different. But I just love that patina look, and I think it's beautiful with the gold. And you got a little bit of that rust coming through. I do want to highlight the edges again. Okay. Here we go. So pretty. Do you also get the transfers there? Transfers, you can get transfers from her too. Yes, you can get transfers. You can get the paint inlays. She has everything. Everything. It's a creator's dream. Her store, honestly. All right, Lisa. Thanks for coming in. Have a great Sunday too. Thank you. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that flower and all that color in there. Hope you can see it good on here because it's so pretty. All right, now this one, we have one more and then we're going to get our surface. Okay. Like I said, always go in light-handed with the rub-and buff. You know, really take your time with it. You can always add more. You can't take away. You'd have to go in and repaint it. So just always, you know, just kind of tap it on your paper towel. Thanks, Kim. You sent me a message. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Have a great day. Is Sue Dial in here? Sue! Those are great. I have some resin that yellowed, so I'm glad I saw this today. Yes, actually mine was yellow pouring it, so it was getting older, I think, but it ended up working out. It had a little tint, but who cares? You're painting it, right? So yes, use it. Use your resin. All right, let's see. Let's do the top of this. I think I'm going to put a little bit on here. Just a little bit. Just to highlight that print. Yeah, see, that looks really pretty. Highlighting that print on there. Yeah, that really looks good. You can go right over your erase paper and highlight that too. You know, you can even add it to the top if we wanted. Let me see. I don't want to cover my letters. I don't want to cover my letters. So I'm just going to go in on areas that I don't have the letters and just add a little bit. Hi, Sue. How are you feeling today? Happy Sunday. All right, so I think we're good with that. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love that. I love these molds. Love these molds. All right, let's get rid of this really yucky paper towel. Let's put another one here. Okay, get rid of this. All right. Now we're going to go in with what? Oh, my screen froze. What happened to my screen? My screen froze. Is everybody still with me? Just love it. Love it. So going to have to get me some. Yes. Are you selling these? Mary, this will be auctioned off. Yep, I will auction this off today so I can get it out tomorrow. And if the post office, they told me they were open tomorrow. If they're not, my daughter will send it out on Tuesday for me. But it will be auctioned off today. I've been doing it at the end of my lives because of vacation. All right. Oh my goodness. That is just so stinking pretty, ladies. Oh, thanks, Tanya. I'm in love with that color. Tanya, you gotta use your rust on it and do them up. Okay, so now this is my surface. All right, it is from a primitive store actually, and I got paint on the back, which I will get off, but I did paint it. It was kind of a green, which was nice, but I want a lighter background, and I'm decoupaging on this anyway. I'm not really doing any paint with it. I'm putting a print behind it. So let me show you my prints, because I'm doing two because the surface is large. Okay, so I have this one first. Thank you. This is the print, and this is my printable that I did for this. And I think the colors in it with that book mold over it will be super pretty. And then I have the writing in there, and that's what we're going to put on here. So let's see. I want to make sure you can see it. I am going to take this off. I don't think I have to take the sides off. I think I can gator that, but let me see. Let me make sure. I should be able to. Let me see. Yeah, definitely can take the, we're going to gator that part off, and then we'll make our little hole on there. So we're going to go in, and we are going to use our Mod Podge and get this on here. Okay. Use quite a bit. Make sure we get this all on here good. It looks so nice outside. I've hesitated. You have hesitated, really, Sharon? Do it. Just dab it on your paper towel, and you can always go in and do more. Rub it right on your paper towel and go back in. Thanks, Helen. But yeah, I prefer it that way over a brush any day, Sharon. And I think you'll find that you have more control over it, really. Put a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. I want to make sure I get this lined up right, so I'm just going to lift it up a little bit here. I want to get most of that writing on here. Right about there. Nope, I got to bring it over because I'm going to miss the side of it. All right about there. Okay. Looks good. Thank you, Sue. And I will be putting these prints everything that I'm using today for prints will go in the comments to the posted pic. Okay, that's what we got so far. Okay, we're gonna dry it up. Hey Angie, we did the book molds, the new IOD book molds. I just did those. We're gonna be putting them on here, on this surface. I'll show you those molds. Well, you'll see them. You'll see them in a minute. Once I get this on, we're gonna glue them on. Then we're gonna do a little something for a candle. And again, I will be auctioning this piece off today. Anybody's interested in it. It's going to be super pretty. I love that patina in those molds. I really do. A lot. I'm going to dry this really good, because we're going to be gluing those molds onto this. Sharon, I get my rice paper from Amazon, and I can give you that link. I can give you that link. I know, Karen. Thank you. Yes, thanks everybody for popping in this morning and saying hello and joining me. Okay, so now I'm going to gator those sides off. You're busy sewing? Aha. What you sewing? I love that. That's what I do. Go into lives, and while I'm doing something, and I just kind of listen to everybody and peek. Every now and then, peek over, see what they're doing, you know, keeping up with it. Come on. So pretty. I love it. Once you gator and take that paper off and it gets the shape of the piece that you're working on, I just love it. Oh, so nice. All right, let me poke a hole in that top part. I have not had the time to do my sheep yet. You've been super busy, Chandra. You're going to have to find the time to do that beautiful sheep. Hello, Angela. How are you? All right, I'm going to get the rest of that off later. Okay. Yes, mulberry paper is really nice. It's thick. I don't use it a lot, but you can use it on a lot of different things. Mulberry paper would be fun on if you're doing like mason jars and you want to piece it on for texture, because then you can take a chippy brush with like paint, like say drop cloth paint, a lighter paint, and brush over it, and it will highlight all of those fibers and texture in that mulberry paper. So it is nice to use. I don't think of using it a lot because, you know, there's always something else, but it is a great paper. I do like it a lot. All right, so here is my other part. Now I have, this is another whole print. I cut it in half because I need to put half here, and then I'm going to do half on the bottom on each side. So I'm just going to take off that top piece here, and hopefully I did that right. No, I probably didn't. I probably took too much off, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it because I think I'm going to put a little moss maybe or something back there. And the molds will be there too. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so we're going to get this on. All right, and then we'll do our bottom part. And that's a pretty paper too. When it's together, it's pretty. You'll see it when I post it. It's a little different, but same color concept. So let's go in with this, and I'll show you what I have. I'm going to go a little bit lower. It's going to have a little space in there, but I'm not worried about it because the book mold will be there, and I think I'm going to throw some wax in there anyway. I forgot about the top piece that I had to rip off, but that's nothing. Wax is your friend. Wax is your friend. You can always add a little wax to anything and it'll blend right in. Or you can take some of it that's left and piece it in. I can do that too. Rice paper is very versatile in that way, where if you have a space, you can just rip off. It's all fiber and just put it in there. Yes, I know. Denise, right? See, we're thinking alike. Exactly. Exactly. That's so funny. Good minds think alike, Denise. Have you tried? Okay, making skirts for granddaughter for special occasion. I love that. I love that you're doing that. Sandra, hello. I'm leaving Tuesday morning, Sandra. Yeah, Tuesday morning we're leaving. We didn't want to go in all this traffic over the weekend, so we decided Tuesday would be better. And Ramon actually ended up with laryngitis, kind of, sort of. His voice was like really not the greatest, so we were like, uh-oh, you know. He's like, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'm like, okay. As long as he's not coughing and all that stuff, you know. All right, you see how there's a little space, but I can piece it, you know. Hello, Joyce. Welcome in. Happy Sunday morning. All right, so I'm going to do the bottom first, though. And then we'll see what we have left. All right, let me see. I'm going to go right down the middle. I'm going to peel this, and it has two beautiful flowers on each side. That's how I made the print. So I would have two flowers, one on each side of this. And see, it's all fibers. And like you can go in and do your you know, water pen doing it too. Let's see here. Let me peel this a little bit more on this side. Kind of want it a little bit more even. Okay. And then I'm going to peel that off with the water, I think. Yeah. All right. So let me get that on here, and I'll show you what we have. This is going to be really pretty when it's on, and then we're going to do a little waxing. Diane, hello, Diane. How are you? Happy Sunday morning. Welcome in. Nice to see you. All right, let's see. Let's get that in there. Good. Yeah, right there. Can always take my pen. Don't even have to. It blends in so nice. I love rice paper. It's my absolute favorite to decoupage is rice paper. It blends in so nice. You can use that wax, like I said. I just love it. And because it's thin, you know, it's just fibers. Because, you know, regular printer paper is great, but it's thicker. It's harder to blend a little bit. You have to really use your paints to blend in well. Unless you're just doing labels, which labels is fine. Hello, hello, Linda. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. This is going to be so pretty because the flower's on here. I'm going to show you this in 1 second. Let me gator it off. So pretty. Can't wait to get those molds on here. I really can't. That's a little wet still. I gotta be careful with that. I don't want to pull that. I'm gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna add some wax on that. And I might piece that little piece too. All right, I'm gonna put a little piece. I need rice paper for my mirror. Yes. Yes, I'll send you that link. I'll send you that link, Sharon. Because that rice paper would be great for that mirror. That mirror came out beautiful though. I'm going to post them, I think. Yeah. All right, I'm just putting another little piece on here. And we're going to dry that up. I love using, me too, Donita. I love it. It's my absolute, like I said, it's my absolute favorite. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. Now, if we wanted to, let me see. I'm going to do this one first and see what we have left from this before I go and take a piece off of it. All right, let me get... Hey, Kitty, how are you? So glad you came in to say hello. How's my girl doing? I hope everything's good. I've been meaning to text you, but it's been a little cray-cray. Little cray-cray. All right, let's dry this up just a little bit. You gotta be careful with it too, with rice paper. If you don't dry it enough and then you gator, it'll pull those fibers and rip it. Now you can always fix it by taking a little piece and putting it back. But if you don't wanna have to do that, really, really dry it first. Kitty, did you have a good 4th? Going to Hobby Lobby, do they have good rice paper? Do they have rice paper at yours? I don't ever see rice paper, but maybe I've heard people say that they could get it at Hobby Lobby. Does anybody know? Hey, Sharon. Hello, hello. I'm curious. I'm sure they do. If they have it, I'm sure it's great. I would imagine it would be like where all the scrapbook papers are. I haven't seen it, though I haven't really looked because I always get it on Amazon. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know because I'm curious. If anybody else has gotten it at Hobby Lobby, please let us know. And if it's good, which I'm sure it is. And if you can't find it, let me know. I can always put the link. I've never seen rice paper because I go there all the time. I always order my rice. Me too, Jen. I've never seen it either. I didn't think so. But if you can't find it, I can always post it. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put this little flower right here. We're going to piece this little flower where we had that spot. Just like that. We're going to do it this way. Let's see. Do I want to go this way? Yeah, we're going to do this way. All right. Okay. My poor fur kid was a mess. We lived between the park. Oh, I know, Kitty. Sharon, welcome in. I'm so glad you're in here. Welcome, welcome. I don't normally go live on Sundays, but I'm leaving for vacation in a couple weeks. So I decided to pop in. They don't carry it. Okay. But I'm usually on Mondays. And for the summer, it's Mondays and Fridays. So come and join us anytime. I'd love to have you in here with us. All right, let's get that right on there. See how pretty that goes in there. We're going to dry it good. Gator that little piece off. Then I can put something really little if I want here. Oh, thanks, Diane. Oh, I love this. I love this. I can't wait to see these on here, ladies. Stay with me. Stay with me. All right. So There we go. That solved that issue. We have a little flower there now. Okay. Oh, really? Connie got some at Hobby Lobby and it comes in a roll. Connie, what section did you get them in? That would probably be the key. You know, that's probably what it is. We're just not seeing it, or, you know, people aren't seeing it. All right, I don't. I'm going to do one more little piece at the bottom. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, I'm going to do that one little piece right there. Just that one. All right, let's finish this up and we're going to add our molds. Get that on, and then we'll do this area here, which I kind of wanted to put something there too. Thinking what I want to do. I think I'm going to go wax. Oh, thanks, Patty. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to know, where did you get that? Thank you, ladies. I want to know, where do we get the rice paper? What section? Oh, kids are going in the pool. Kids are going in the pool. All right, so see, we did that one. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it is available. Hello, Julie. All right. Let me get that a little bit more dry on here. I want to be able to handle it just a little bit better than that, because I can feel it, it's damp, and you don't want to pull. Buy the markers. Buy the markers, ladies. Thanks, Jen. So check to see rice paper in rolls. There's the SKU. Julie Roberts is amazing. She's giving you the SKU number. I love it. So awesome. You ladies are so good. Okay. So now, what I want to do first is let's get the book molds on. Bottom shelf. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. All right. Have that. Let's start getting these molds on, okay? So I'm going in with Type On wood glue, and that's what I do and use for my molds. And I'm going to get a brush to brush this on. Sometimes I use my finger, sometimes I use a brush. Just want to get it on that whole area. Make sure you get the corners really well. You know, put a good amount too. You know, it's a resin mold. You want it to stay. Use quite a bit of that glue. You love it. Thanks, Julie. All right, so now I'm going to try to, hopefully I'm doing this where I'm supposed to be. Let me see really quick. I gotta do this first one right so I know where, oh my God. This is gonna be so beautiful, ladies. It's perfect. Okay, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect. So pretty. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at how pretty that is with that background. Isn't that awesome? Love it. All right. Let's get and I tried putting these different ways, but the way they fit better is kind of the way they are on the molds itself. You'll see, like if you were to flip it upside down for all your molds, or just all of them. I use it for all of them. Clay, resin, everything. We use it for fabric, right, Jen? Jen started that Type On wood glue for fabric, and I love it for fabric. But yes, molds definitely. did we have that one? Was that one like this? Or was it like this? No, wait a minute. I don't want both of them on top like that, I think. Oh, maybe it is. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to do that so you can see it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. You've been really wanting to do these. It's been a bit. And I'm glad I went with the patina look because I'm really loving it. Where do you get the molds, Kathy? On the top of my page, I have the links where it says links. Go in there. You'll see to the 9s with the number 9 transforming designs. That's Toy. And she has a store with everything. IOD, Dixie Belle paints and everything. You can get that in there. Yeah, you'll see it right in that link. Let me get that out. I got some glue right in there. I don't want that on there. There we go. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. So pretty. I still here just trying to see the finished. Oh, Chandra, you're still hanging in there, huh? Chandra's like, I gotta go, but I need to see it finished. Got a couple more things, Chandra. You're welcome. Yeah, that's okay. It'll dry clear. It will dry clear. You don't have to worry about that too much. Now that one, okay, wait a minute. That one's got to go like this, I think. See? Yeah, see, there's a certain way to put them where they fall into place really nicely. All right, yeah, that's fine. Let me see. You can just wipe it back, but it will dry clear. Yeah, that's nothing. All right. Just going to hold that down for a minute. I want to hold that down just for a minute. We want to make sure that that adheres. And Type-On, you just be a little patient. It takes a few minutes and it will grab. It's a really, really good glue. Well, it looks like they're in the pool very early. So I'm going to have to go out and go in the pool, I think. Thank you. Thanks, Kitty. It's pretty already. Thank you, Sue. Good morning, Tracy. Hello. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. All right. Okay, look at that. That is awesome. I love that. All right. Isn't that neat? Doesn't it look like there's books on a shelf? I love it. Thank you so much. All right. So now what I want to do, though, is I want to take some wax. I don't need that. Thank you, Diane. I'm going to take some wax and we're going to wax around where the paint is. Thank you, Catherine. All right, let me get, I go in with this brush, I think. Yeah, be fine. All right, thank you, Connie. So I'm going to take my brush in my Bare Antique Wax. Thank you, ladies. Thanks, Barb. It is a great day for pool time. It is. I'm wondering if it cooled off a lot, though. I mean, the kids are in it, but they don't care. They don't care. Thanks, Kitty. All right, so I just want to go in over my painted areas, and we're just going to wax everything. We're going to darken it up a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of that nice wax on here. Deepen it because we have that nice background with our printable, which is kind of, you know, like on the lighter side. It does, Dana. It does. It makes everything better. I agree. Right? Very right. Hey, Pauline. How's Julie? How you ladies doing? Good. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do that in all the spots where the wood is still. And I'll end up doing the sides too, but I'm not going to do all the sides right now. I don't want to make you wait. Let's finish what we're going to do for that top part. Okay, but I do want to get the front done, just so you can see it all done in the front. I'm going to add all around that bottom area where our rice paper was. Now you can go in on the sides too of that rice paper and give that a little bit of a deeper look. That's just going to highlight it more. And I'll do underneath too after. Oh, is that Julie? I see Julie. Very lucky. Why am I not seeing it? Did I lose comments? Resembles library books. I'm not seeing the comments though. Why am I not seeing comments? Hold on, ladies. I lost my comments on my pad. There we go. Thanks, Julie. Thank you. Thanks, Tracy. Patricia, hello. Yes, definitely. It rained here yesterday, cooled off 10 degrees. Right, Paula? Where are you, Paula? Because that's what it was for us. I'm in Massachusetts. And it did. It went down 10 degrees. All right, so I am going to add a little bit of that wax onto the edges of the rice paper because we want to get that really highlighted nicely. And I'm going to go in the corners of the inside too. Okay. Hey, Pamela. Oh, you got to use it. Yes, don't be afraid. Just use it. Go in with resin. Resin's great. It's always a clean cut, nice mold. All right, let me get a paper towel. I just want to wipe some of it back just to make it a little bit more smoother. Western Kentucky. All right, see, well, we're all up here kind of in that same area, so we're all getting that same weather, right? Cooling down a little bit, which is good. All right, that looks good. Okay, see all that highlighted with that wax, how pretty that is. Now, I'm going to do the bottom of that too. I'm just not going to do it right now. Hello, Pamela. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, ladies. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Joanne, hello. Isn't that beautiful, though? All right, so now I do want to do this quick. I know Chandra's wanting to see the end, but I just want to highlight this because I'm loving that wax around that edge. And I just kind of flick it off that edge. Just flick it off. You don't have to go crazy. You know, you want to keep your print there. You don't want to make it too dark. Thanks, Joanne. We were using the IOD mold, the bookish mold. I just haven't had a chance to use it. I finally did. Then in the corners, I like to come in with like a little swirl. Thanks, ladies. You know, just in those corners areas. And then the rest you can kind of just do on the edge. Thank you. I like using quality air dry clay on some things. Yes. Yes, it does. And I did one on the clay last night. I will show you. But I end up choosing to do resin. But it is nice with the clay. There's the clay mold. And you see how thick it is? But that's done on a piece of wood with me fooling around, making sure I like the colors before I do it. But that is clay right there. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So if you choose to do clay, because that's what you have and that's what you're comfortable with, go for it. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. Kimberly Holland, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Thanks, Joanne. Thanks, Kimberly. I really love this mold. I will be doing it over again. You love the clay. Yes, you love the clay. It is preference. It honestly is. It's a preference thing. Wet and Wild eyeshadow brush for $1. Yes, on Amazon. Great to use for waxing. And listen, I just ordered these on Amazon, and I can put the link for these. No, sorry, this wasn't Amazon. These were Walgreens. I do have more from Amazon, but you can get the little eye makeup brush sets for waxing, and it's smaller, and they're great to do detailed projects like this. You know, for like those little areas on the side, like this. And again, I'm just brushing it off the edge. I'm not going far in. That's when some people kind of will go in and do a little bit too much wax. You just want to keep it on the edge, and then you can kind of come in on those corners. You know, and then you got the little circle up here to hang it. You can kind of come in, do a little bit more. Bring it down a little. You'll lose some of your wax, which is good. So when you first do it, your wax is a little heavier. You can offload on your paper towel. But when you're doing it, your wax is coming off. So once that wax comes off is when you want to come down in your print. Because when you come down, you don't have as much on it. It'll be a lighter wax finish. And I'm going to show you. See how I did around here, but then I brought it down in here, and it ends up being a little lighter because there was less wax, but that's what you want. You don't want it too dark everywhere. Hello, Dottie. Jeannie, hello. You're so happy to be back. Jeannie, where have you been? Thank you, Lori. Thanks, Sharon. All right, so now we've got that done. I'm so in love with this. It is so pretty. I gotta do more book molds in my future. Hoping I've got time to breathe today. Gotta get to packing. I know you're gonna have so much fun, Kimberly. So much fun. I'm so glad you're going on vacation. All right, so now I want to do this. Let's see here. Where was it? Okay, I have a little grapevine wreath, and I'm going to take a little bit of moss. I'm not doing anything crazy. I don't want to take too much away from the book mold, and I'm going to actually put something on here too. So, because I was thinking about doing some greenery coming out of the wreath. I'm not sure. I might put a couple pieces in. Thank you, Dottie. But we're going to take that grapevine wreath. I do have a piece of greenery right there. And we're just going to kind of glue some of this moss. And this moss I get from Amazon. And it's just the color of this moss is my favorite because it has like that more of that light green with a little bit of that gray in it. You've been taking care of your daughter through cancer journey. Chemo is complete. Oh, God bless her, Jeannie. Oh, my goodness. And I'm so glad it's complete. And she's doing okay. Terry, hello. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, I'm so glad you're here. See, coming in on a different day. You get new eyeballs coming in. So please come and join us on Mondays and Fridays. I am on vacation for 2 weeks. I'll probably be popping in a couple short videos. And I will be popping on to do like a live maybe from the beach or something. Just to say hello. Show you the beach from Sunset Beach, North Carolina. Okay, so we're just putting a little bit of moss on here. And then we're going to be putting in a cute they're rusty little bells. It's like a garland. And we're going to add that on here. Just a little bit here and there. Yes, I know, right? Yes, God is good. Yeah, Bless her. Prayers, yes, prayers for Jeannie's daughter. Okay, I want to show some of that grapevine, so I'm not going to load it up on the bottom. I'm going to trim just a little bit. I kind of like it with it all over the place and scattered. Can you see? I can. Well, Raquel, it's actually from Michael's, and I get it when I go there. I'd have to see if I can find it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Ashland. There's a number on top of the code. You could probably look that up. 3822, wait a minute, 382824. See if something comes up. 382824. But I can look it up. She will find out in August if it worked. Please keep her in your, oh, absolutely, Jeannie. Absolutely. God bless her. And I hope that, you know, she's okay and cancer-free. All right, so I've got a little piece of that. Kind of like it. I'm going to put a couple more, just a couple more of this greenery in a couple places. And I want them to be like just small pieces. I don't want anything big. Let's see. Come on. Nothing crazy. Maybe one more. And then we're going to add that wire with the little balls. Maggie, my bags are packed and ready to go. What time are you picking me up? I have to sit at the front. Maggie, I will be there Tuesday morning at 3 o'clock. Is that good? 3 o'clock in the morning. Get yourself ready. Yes. Where are you going on vacation? So we are going down to North Carolina to Sunset Beach in Calabash. And then we will be heading to South Carolina in Charleston. And then after that, we're probably going to head up through Tennessee. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. Hello. Happy Sunday. So we're excited. We're going to be going to a few places this time. Do you know, let me tell you a funny story really quick. When I first set up this trip, I booked us for the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Well, I had it booked. I had an overnight there. I was in Surfside Beach 2 weeks ago. Loved it. Yes. Isn't it nice? It's so nice down there. Then I got something saying something about make sure you have your 4-wheel drive or something like that. I needed like a 4-wheel drive to get through there. Mandy, hello. How are you feeling? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'll pick you up, Jen. Let's do this. I'll pick everybody up. I'm going to rent a huge bus. I'll rent a huge bus. And we'll get everybody to go. And we're all going to go party at Sunset Beach. I would love that. That would be so much fun. Okay, I'm going to keep it just like that. That's just enough. Now, I could go in with berries, but I'm going to do that rusty bell. I'm going to show you here. All right, so these are super cute. They're from Factory Direct. They come in like a big long piece in like a circle rolled up. Hello, Robin. Thank you so much. Welcome in. You're in? Nice. I love it. Now I'm going to go in and out, like in between this. You're going to have to come to Kentucky. I will come to the Kentucky. I will go everywhere. Jen's in Kentucky. So if I pick up Jen, I'll pick you up. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna have to push these through, going in and out of this without breaking up all my marks. I want to keep them kind of loose though. I want you to see them. So let's like kind of stretch them up so we can see them. There we go. If she's coming, that's right. That's right. If I'm going to Kentucky, oh, I'm getting it caught all in here. I'll be stopping by Ohio, Kentucky, where else? Canada. I keep losing you. Not sure if my comment went through about my mother-in-law. Okay, wait a minute. Teresa, let me look back. Hi, Michelle. Heading to Portland. She's still not well. Oh, she will be in my prayers, Teresa. I'm sorry she's not doing well still. That's tough. Oh, and thanks for writing that again so I could see it. I'm feeling great. Hope you had a great 4th. I did, Mandy, and I am so happy that you're feeling good. So happy. That makes my day. It really does. Kansas, Julie, I'm going to stop by and get Julie Roberts too. Yep. All right, one more here. And then I'm hoping I saved enough room. Let me see. And you could still put little flowers on here if I wanted to, because the print has flowers, and I might. You're welcome. I might end up adding something to it. But now this, all right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this part off, and I am going to add a little bit more to my candle. Because I was going to have it go right up the candle, but I have more, so I'm going to add more. PA is on your way, Patty. I'm coming. I'll stop by. All right, let's see. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let me add that right like this though. Hold on a second. Let me get that in there. I'm going to add glue to the bottom of my grapevine wreath, and we're going to glue that on. Let's glue it on. Then you can swing by Canada and get me. That's right. I will, Diane. I'm swinging by. I'm just going to make my way through the whole country and Canada, and we'll arrive in Sunset Beach next January. I must go. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Connie, have a great day. Thanks for coming in. All right, I'm holding it here because I want it to dry. Because I'm not patient, as we know, with glue. So I am going to be patient and hold this on here. And then we'll put our candle. And then we'll be pretty much done. I have one little thing that I'm adding to this at the end that I think you're going to think is really cute. All right. Let's see. It's drying. It's drying. You can even put a little bit more in there to keep it down. Because it always wants to lift because of everything in there. So I hope everybody has a great day. Hello, Linda. I will stop by, Linda. Hello, Sue. Welcome in. Sue Melima's in the house. How's my Sue doing? And thanks so much for joining the group. I love to see all these faces coming in my private group. I appreciate it. Okay, super cute. Just very simple. Very simple. I don't want to take away from all of the book mold. You know what I mean? So we want to keep it simple. Now I have, of course, my favorite candles from Amazon. And I did want to wrap this on here. So I'm going to do that with this one. Thank you. Because I think these are so cute. And hopefully we can get it to stay on. And I'm probably going to end up gluing. We'll end up gluing the little ball on the candle so it stays. Let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, we can just keep it like that for now so I don't have to make you wait. Oh yeah, see, that's adorable. Look at how cute that is. Oh, thanks, Michelle. You love those candles. Me too. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. You know, I just love the whole piece with the books and the wax. And then, so you have all this. And then, thank you. What you need for this, though, because some of us need glasses to read. So you want to have some glasses to put on here, if I can get it. And just add your little glasses on here. Look at how cute that is. I love it. Thanks, ladies. Thank you. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I just can't with those glasses. Thanks, Jean. Thanks, Catherine. Stacy, Nana. Thank you, Nana, too, for joining my group. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Helen. Isn't it adorable? I love it. Hello, Tina. Thank you. Thanks, Sandy. Thank you, ladies. This was so much fun. I'm so glad I came on today. I just love it so much. I love that. Your daughter-in-law, really? She loves it. That's my daughter, Stacy. Oh my goodness, she's so into books. It's crazy. She's got like a page like mine now. Like she's starting this whole book thing, and it's crazy. Like, there's so much stuff out there. Just stop it, she says. Thanks, Raquel. Thanks, Janice. Thanks, Kitty. Well, I am auctioning this off. If anybody is interested in this, I am auctioning it off. Yes, the glasses, aren't they cute? I love them. I went, oh my goodness. I said, I have some glasses. How cute would that be on there? Thanks, Teresa. All right, so I am going to auction. We're going to do a 3-minute auction because I am leaving for 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And I can get this out tomorrow. Thank you. So I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to start this at, I think I'm going to start it at 40. Alexa, put 3 minutes on the clock.
Timer started.
Right, Tanya? The glass is cute. So 3 minutes on the clock. 40 is the starting bid for this. If anybody's interested, I just think it's adorable. How cute on the wall. Oh my goodness. 40 is the starting bid if anybody is interested. Thanks, Stacy. Thanks so much, ladies. Janice is at 45. Chris is at 45. I see Mary at 50. 50 for Mary. Thanks, Sandra. Get them things that look like books. Tina, that's a mold, and I could get it through, you get it through, it's an IOD mold. Dana, thanks, Dana, coming in at 80. I have it in my link section, and I can send you that if you're interested. It's To the Nines Transforming Designs. That's toy. And there's a link at the top of my page. Right now, let's see, Dana was at 80, but Kat Wood, hey, Kat, is coming in at 81. I see 60 for Chris. Nana's at 50. But right now, 85. 85's the high bid. Mary's at 85. I see Chris at 81. Right now, 85 is the high bid. I see Sue at 45. You got to be 85. 85 is the top bid. Alexa, how much time on the clock? Alexa, how much time on the clock?
1 minute and 21 seconds left.
All right, a little over a minute left. And right now, Kat is the high bid at 86. I see Mary at 88. I see Mary at 88. 88 is the top bid. I see Sandy Rogers coming in at 90. Thanks, ladies. I appreciate it. 90 is the high bid. I know, Janice. I know. I know. Janice will have to send you something special. 90 is the high bid. I see Mary at 100. Mary's coming in at 100. Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you love it as much as I do, because I really do. Sandy's coming in at 105. 105 for Sandy. Patty's at 101. Alexa, how much time on the clock?
15 seconds left.
15 seconds left, and 105 is the top bid. When that buzzer goes off, that's who's getting it. Dana's coming in at 115. 115 for Dana. Dana is the high bid at 115. And Dana, you got it for 115. Thank you so much. Alexa off. Thank you, Dana. I really appreciate that.
I'm powering down now.
Alexa off. There we go. Congrats to Dana. Dana got this one for 115. Dana, I know I don't have your info. Message me your email so I can send you that invoice and your address, and congratulations. Sorry, ladies. But thank you. I really appreciate all of your bids. Yeah, I really love this one. This one's pretty. Pretty. But thank you, thank you. I hope you all have a great day. There's a lag. There's always a lag. I know, always. That's why you got to get those bids in, because of that lag. But thank you so much. And I will see you all soon. I will be trying to go live at some point while I'm down there. And I hope you have an amazing couple weeks. And yeah. And have a great day today. It looks beautiful out right now. I don't know, if it's going to stay like that or if we're going to get some rain. Thanks, Kitty. I just need to make more. I do, Tanya. I'll make more. If I could find this piece. Oh, I love this when I seen this. All right, I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to take our little glasses off here. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. All right. Have a great couple weeks. Love y'all. Take care. Bye.